Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. In case you were wondering, yes, the American Truck Simulator series can absolutely still continue, and as I was jumping into working on Real Economy, realized, hey, I probably, while the European one got slammed with a missing mod, I don't have that issue here. So I'm still going to continue this for a couple reasons, because I think some people are interested in something other than extreme economy. They just are looking for, regular stuff. But we also were working through the academy here. But in the chance that something blows up again and something really causes me to not be able to continue, I've got a series that I can move forward with, and I'm not like suddenly have everything gone from the channel that people have been following, because there's definitely been groups of folks that have been regular commenters and so forth on this. So I'm going to keep working on the trucking proficiency right now. Now, the one thing I have thought about is, while it would be nice to do really well and whatever, if things get too difficult on a given scenario, I might just go ahead, like for example, on the one up at the top here, this diagonal alley that I can't do. It's certainly far easier to do things out of the truck and go back to the old school, way that I played for years. It's like, well, when I'm backing up, I'm just going to be in an external camera, and maybe I could achieve that. And hey, if I could do it quickly, I could still get 2 out of 3 stars type of thing. So we have that, and then again, Nightmare Fuel Station. I think both of those might be made significantly easier by just not sticking with the interior camera. So there's not a reason that I have to do that, other than if I eventually want to try to get 3 stars on things, but that's not going to be a recorded thing. I mean, because that's just going to take pounding and pounding and pounding to do that. But in any event, we're going to keep going through the other things that we haven't seen yet. So we're going to work on industrial delivery, where here in this scenario, you'll be tasked with reversing through a narrow alley and around a corner to simulate an industrial delivery. Alright, this course represents an industrial area, many of which provide less than ideal space for maneuvering a trailer. Oh, really? Drive forwards into the lot straight ahead, then reverse into the alley towards the final parking spot. So let's see, we go here. I see, so we go in there, reverse between the barriers. Oh goodness, that is a lot. Okay, and reverse into... So this may be one of those, because, yeah, this can become very challenging for certain. Alright, so we know we're going here. I was actually going to not even turn on the head tracking, but I'm like, well, there's still potentially some benefit. Right. Right, so I don't think I have to go here. Yeah, see, this is like... not even gonna pretend. So yeah, we'll just do this, because yeah, this is gonna get ugly fast. And yeah, it's pointless to just drive myself insane. Because see, this is kind of what I'm getting at, is like, it's significantly easier to see if I have a problem this way than anything else I could do. And once again, it might become simpler. Alright, I probably do need to go forward and kind of clean this up. Alright. But now we'll just head through here. Yeah, and that potentially makes it, you know, at least we can get through the scenarios and enjoy it. Because I mean, I do want to, obviously, in this series, get back to just driving as well. Right, so I do have to be careful because I could turn this into a big problem really fast. This is a pretty narrow alley here. And I think we get to do 3 direction changes. So obviously if I can, you know, I think I've already done a good portion of that, see, but yeah, this gets a little tight, and then we've got to get into that other space. So yes, I'm gonna try here to do what I need. But alright, so we've reached that, and then again, if we're careful here, because now I can go sharper. It's just, how do I stay out of the way of things? Because yeah, now I have to. Interesting. Alright, well, I might have to do some stuff here. Oh boy. Wow, I don't think I can. Alright, well, it is what it is. The key is making it, not always making it with everything, so. Alright, so what do we need to do here? I might need to go this way. Yeah, this might actually be better to kind of get up here. So let me see. I probably do want to get there, and then is this way we can already be kind of diagonal, and you know, that'll be better than what we had. So let's see. I can do that. Goodness gracious. Alright. Alright, but now, yeah, I think I'm in better shape. Alright. Yeah, now I have to do that. Let's see. Oof. We are getting really, really close, so. What? What'd I hit? I mean, in theory, really? So it's gonna say I hit that? That's wrong. Alright. So yeah, if we do more than 5 direction changes, it gets pretty bad. Alright. Alright. So yeah, we want to go kind of in this way. And then we'll just get ourselves there. And like I said, I'm not gonna pretend that this is anything. Alright, so... I did a better job with it last time, I think. This might work. I was like, this is kind of sloppy. Whoa! Let's not get too close here. Alright. Alright. You know, and again, if I get no stars, it's still can be a way to get there. My goodness, am I gonna make this? I don't know that I pulled forward enough. So this can get ugly fast. Alright, I think I'll be alright. But that was not a good beginning. Because, yeah, what I want to do is definitely kind of what I had been doing, which is then stay to the one side and kind of go diagonally a little bit more that way. So we'll go here. Yeah, and we can go this way. Because, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think something has to touch that. To touch that direction, but as far as the circle. But it could be the front of the cab, I'm sure. Alright, so... that should get me by. So, just want to be careful. Not sure I'm liking what I had here. Alright, so if I go this way, we just keep kind of turning, like this might hopefully work out. Right, so I've got to stay a bit away here. Okay. Alright, but yeah, we need to get around the light pole. And then, let's see. Is that correct? No, I want to go this way. And again, just get myself at the appropriate angle. So we're going to want to line up there. Goodness. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on, really? So I won't have any stars, but whoops. But we might be able to get in there. So even this way, it's challenging, as you can see. So, so yeah, we're requiring a lot of very fine maneuvering. But this should now get me Alright. So, we passed, but we got nothing. That's good. So, let me go, just for the heck of it, I'm going to go back up here. And we're going to do this one, just outside the cab to begin with. And, you know, just be with it. But then at least I can see what is happening. And, hopefully, it'll be simpler. It might not be, but hopefully it will be. Alright, so we're good there. And then again, in theory, like, I kind of need to go over here, but, like, this is still tricky. Like, I'm still not entirely sure what makes sense here. I'm gonna go use every bit of space, almost, that I can. Alright, so we want to cut a bit. And then again, just start here. But the benefit we'll have, in theory, is like I can rotate around and get behind that truck quickly and see where we're at. So, like if I... Okay, is it the red one? No, it's the white one. So... Alright, so time, not good. So yeah, I'm still not sure. Yeah, I'm still not sure that this is gonna work. But we're gonna try it. We are definitely gonna try it. So now I should be able to turn pretty substantially. Ugh. Now this is still not easy. So let's see. Alright, so we're gonna go forward. Because the problem is I need... The problem is I need a straighter approach here. See, I don't know that I can... It's like you can't get... Man, how do you do this? Because see, now it seems like... Because I have to be careful, but... Yeah, I think we're gonna hit. I think we're gonna hit is the problem. So, yep. Alright. I tried. So, not gonna do this one. This one's gonna take something I don't have. We'll give this one a try. Because again, if I can get a few things finished... You know, if I can get some things done, then, it's still, hey, they're done. And once again, I may not get through the whole scenarios before I finally am like, alright, I've done what I can in the driving. Because yes, if I can't do it with these things, like, then we're in really big trouble. Holy moly. Alright, I don't remember this being this challenging, honestly. But clearly it is. But yeah, obviously I needed to get the trailer cut over. But like I said, it's easier to see this way. Alright, and we'll try this. Come on. This is pretty awful. There's nothing to say. It's awful. So, this may be, yeah, like I can't. Okay. This is a restart already. Alright, so I think I just want to get over there, but then, yeah, I don't want to be as close as I was, I don't think. Because it's like if I can get like a 45-degree angle through there, I think that's what I had done before. Because I had given myself a good rotation here, and then we were able to get ourselves through. Okay. So, like, now we're okay. But that's way better than being at the angle I was at before. And then we just kind of get through here. And again, start turning that way a bit. So then we're already rotating. But yeah, then we're not fighting with the trucks the way we were. Alright. So we're gonna do this, and then again, do the really sharp turn. Okay, we should be... Oh boy. Alright. So now we're gonna do that. And that will, whoops, get us where we need here. Okay, how is this? Alright. I don't get it. Oh, like that little bit might have been enough to just blow it. Come on. I don't understand. Like, I did way better. Like, I got down the pathway before. Like, this makes no sense, because, yeah, there's X number of... Alright. Yeah, this truck is not helpful. Because, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna hit the barrier there, right? Yep. Absolutely, I'm gonna hit the barrier there. How do we get him to turn? Like, I need to rotate this in a way that gets it down the... Yeah, okay. This is the right direction. Alright, but at least at this point, now we're able to get going there. Alright. That was messy and ugly. I don't understand. That was not supposed to be that screwed up. I mean, it is the Nightmare Station. But... that's crazy. Alright, so hopefully this will get us where we need to be. So we're going to keep him going that way. Wow, so he did hit the back. Okay, well, these are obviously both much more challenging. Okay, well, maybe they aren't doable that way. Alright, let's go to turning on a dime. In this scenario, you must turn your trailer around with extremely limited space to maneuver. Alright, so we're going to try this. Alright, pull forward into the spot opposite you. Turn around in this area, begin reversing. And then reverse into the spot. Okay. So it's kind of what we did. But, and again, I'm not even going to attempt this one, because this is just a lot. And yes, we're going to have to go all the way until we hit the waypoint. There we go. Alright. So, now we need to... just don't know. Okay. So we're literally going to try to spin around. But again, it's just watching the front there. And yes, now we just have to jackknife it and literally rotate. No, I don't know that I have enough space, but we'll see. Because see, we're coming away, but yet we're not. Are we gonna be able to do it? I don't know. Alright, I absolutely need to get in this part. Alright, so we need to get there. Alright, and now we can start turning. Can I go forward there? I think I can. Again, I'm sure we'll we're going to get in trouble for changing direction, but... Whoop. So I can't go out there. Alright. So I can't do that. Okay. Good to know. We'll try it. Again, I think I've got the idea. But yeah, so we'll have to try to like straighten out some other way. So yeah, I'm just not sure that turning earlier made sense. I think I just may need to get out and then, you know, get to the point then where I can start to turn, but... Okay. Because again, that's almost going the wrong way is the problem. Alright. We're gonna hit the back, so maybe that isn't the problem. Well, maybe we won't hit the back. Let's see, how far can we go? Okay, so I can't do that. Okay, just checking. So I do realize there's a bit of crazy going on. Okay. So what I probably do need to do, I need to start like rotating it some, because otherwise it's too much. Right. So I basically was doing this a little bit, but then kind of wanting to change things where I could. Okay. So, alright, I'm gonna do this. So maybe going that way was just kind of the wrong thing, but yeah, I can't really go much more than 90. So this is about it. So let's see. Because yeah, the difficult, like, this is really odd because it seemed far, far easier. Yeah, like I'm not gonna be able to do this. What did I do last time? I don't get it. 'Cause yeah, I can't, like I'm already there. How did I pull it off the first time? Something's not computing. Okay. So I think I have to like start turning it the other way? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so if I start this way... No, but that's not right. So yeah, maybe it was just a good amount that way, and then... Nah, this ain't... I don't know what I did. Okay. Something's just really goofy, is what it is. So maybe I did... Because, yeah, maybe it's... Maybe if I go this way, I'll have more room. So... Hard to tell. But yeah, if I do that, like I'm already heading in that direction. So yes, I think this is what I was doing. And then we start the spin. I mean, realistically, if I can somehow rotate this in a way that lets me just rotate the trailer. But yeah, at this point we're not. Because I have to get even to the wall here. And have enough room. Because yeah, at this point we can't do that, but this is where I ran into a problem then, is what do I do? Because this is where I tried to pull forward, but you can't. So it's almost like I think I have an idea. I have to basically... Oh boy. Well, this ain't gonna work. Because this is now the opposite messy problem. Because yeah, I like was on a pivot. Come on. Alright, and then we go in here somewhat. Alright, so maybe this way. I gotta get through here. Like, to me, this is still almost the same problem I had. So, yeah, it's just, I don't have enough room to maneuver. So what the heck do we do? Alright, so now if I go here... and I'm in this location. Right, and I want to go that way now. And again, we want to be careful, because yeah, we're going to rotate some, but we don't want to go too far. Man, I suck at this. I just do. There's nothing else to say. I just do. Alright, this should allow me to get what I need. So let's see. Alright, so are we in? We're in. Okay, so I just need to get back here. Okay, so now it's a little simpler. Alright. So again, no stars, but we did finish it. Wow. Alright, at this point we're at like 30-40 minutes. So that's about it, but we got 2 done. We tried those others, so those are going to prove harder to do. But we're just going to keep moving forward now into the next chapter, and we'll see what we can do. Because again, I think a lot of these, like, this is awful looking. Wow. Although this says decisions, but yeah, they're all blind. Like, this seems like it would be easier to get into. I don't know. I'll worry about it when I need to worry about it. But at this point, because that's the thing. Like, wow, you can do 11 direction changes, 3 minutes. It's crazy stuff. But that's what we'll work on. Maybe. Probably, because you're certainly getting plenty of driving in the other scenario. So yes, the plan will be go ahead and for the other 3 days that we're in American truck time, we'll get the extreme loads and we'll move along there. And again, you guys can let me know if you're like, hey, we're okay putting this one on pause, hiatus for a time. I just didn't want to just dump it entirely without kind of feedback from the community. If you guys are like, hey, we just are good driving, and hey, the other series that you've started is perfectly fine, then I could just do 4 episodes of that each time, and we can just keep doing that. There's potentially some dabbling in changing what they're going to do. They're basically, I think, going to extend how far you can go for each level, because I guess there was some pushback of, well, if it takes me 16,000 XP to get to level 1 and I just put all my points for distance right away, people were wanting longer distances, I guess. So I think they were going to increase it from like 250 to, it might have been 5 all the way to 500 or something, but basically by level 5 then you were all the way up, but you were getting a much faster progression. Because I'm not a paying Patreon subscriber, I can't even vote, but again, mine would be 1 vote. I'd be for leaving it as it is, because I'm already trying to figure that out, and I don't know that length, I mean, I guess to some degree length is part of it, because I think when I had that first problem in Euro Truck and I went like 600 kilometers because I just drove the wrong way, and it gave me XP for it. So I suppose maybe people are looking at like, well, I can make progress there. But to me, that's just gaming the system a little bit. Like, it's not honoring what is going on. And so they have this whole page about, honorable play and whatever. I would just, I think I'm still leaning toward leaving it. And yeah, it's a slog, but it's supposed to be a slog, because otherwise it's almost like you're doing exactly what I did by accident, but doing it on purpose. Like, there's theoretically nothing that would stop you from driving like I did, twice the length that you're allowed, and then getting credit for it. And you'd be hard pressed to say, hey, that's not, I'm cheating to make quicker progress. I think people would very clearly see that. But just giving you extra miles, like, to me, it's just endorsing cheating. I don't know. We'll see what happens there, but if they change that, I would love that they could leave it the other way, but I don't think you're gonna be able to. So we'll see. But at this point, if you haven't dropped a like or are not a subscriber, please consider that, and I will see you next time.